community of Abbotsford. We've got one big party today on the Express. On today's show, Caribbean culture at the Cool Runnings Cafe. Competitive kids of the Abbotsford Curling Club.
How am I doing?
Just try to do it a little faster and a little wider.
We produce methane from that manure, and then it runs a generator.
Organic electricity at the Eco Dairy.
Some of the colors that I use in the tartan would be red for our berry industry.
Tartan and talent at the University of the Fraser Valley. See that and more from the community of Abbotsford.
Welcome to the Express. I'm Johanna Ward at the Cool Runnings Cafe. Today's show is all about the community of Abbotsford, the people, the places, the parties, and the programs that bring this city together. Now up first, we're going to talk about curling and find out why it's so big with the kids, hurrying hard with the sliders and the rockers to find out why.
Ones go over here and twos go over here. Very good, sweep hard, hard, hard.
These kids make curling look easy,
Really good.
even though it has its challenges.
The rocks weigh about 42 pounds, so for our little kids, they actually weigh less than the rock does.
Hips up, foot back, and then push off.
Here at the Abbotsford Curling Rink, the Learn to Curl program makes it easy for kids to curl.
Our smaller kids, as you can see, work on a special sheet of ice over there that has very shortened houses so that they can throw end to end.
Beautiful.
Sure, the kids look great, but just how much do they know about the sport?
48 pounds, so you can't pick it up.
Okay.
Only strong boys can pick them up. If you drop it, it'll break the ice. You're never allowed to do that. And then all you gotta do is pull it back, and then like that.
I'm just going to sort of pull back and throw?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Put your foot back.
Oh, okay.
Clearly, I'm not a natural. Good thing Alyssa here is an excellent teacher.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Let it go.
Okay. How's that? High five.
All you gotta do is practice.
That's some good advice from a great curler. Next up, sweeping.
So you sweep, and then you put leg behind leg, like that.
How am I doing?
You're doing pretty good. Just try to do it a little faster and a little wider.
We run in 5-week sessions, and the kids come out and they are placed by age category. We decide where they are going to be. They're going to be a slider, a spinner, or a rocker.
Yeah, how do I do? Anything I need to work on?
I think you need to work on maybe put some weight into it.
Put some weight into it.
Yeah, that would really help.
Good advice.
Learn to Curl is working for these kids, and a big part of the program is having mentors like Nick.
I think the best part about coaching is getting to see the kids develop and learn new skills.
And there's no doubt they're putting what they've learned to good use. I'm Bianca Solterbeck in Abbotsford for the Express.
All together, just like this. Coming, Erickson. Hard.
Recently, the girls took 4th place and the boys took 5th place at the Kelowna International Children's Games. And you can find out more about the program online at abbeycurlingclub.com. Now you're watching our Express Abbotsford Special, and we are hanging out at the recently opened Cool Runnings Cafe, where they're putting culture, community, and Caribbean energy center stage.
Cordell is an amazing cook. Aside from the fact that she does choreography and the dance, me on the other hand, I don't know a whole lot about food other than it's really good. But I'm a production technician, and I've been in production all my life.
Oh, yeah, here you go. It's electric. You gotta feel it. It's electric.
actually been open for about 3 months, and overwhelming response. It's been absolutely wonderful.
1, 2, 3, go.
We thought that we would just decide to sort of amalgamate everything, music, food, dance, in Abbotsford, just because, honestly, we thought there's nothing Caribbean happening out here.
I don't want to say no culture. There's lots of culture. It's just not out in the open. And we felt kind of a calling here.
Met in Winnipeg. You live in Abbotsford now. You said you grew up in Mexico. She grew up in London.
Yes, she did. Well, you know what? There's stories behind that because our background is in the music industry, and we spent many, many years together as bandmates touring. And ironically, our agency was out of Winnipeg, so hence Winnipeg, and we lived there for a short period of time together. But that started our career doing all of this.
Oh, and your career as a couple, too.
As a couple.
Nice.
As
Can you call that a career?
Now.
Yeah, there you go. Your life as, a destiny as. It's not just a party when you hang out at Cool Runnings Cafe, they also throw parties, and that includes the catering. So we'll get to that traditional Caribbean food a little later on the show. Right now we're going to tour the first eco-dairy farm in all of Canada. It's here in Abbotsford, and it's kind of like a spa for cows.
It's 9 a.m. and Bill Vanderkooy's saying good morning to some of his bovine buddies.
Yeah, the names were actually coined by my wife, and she's basically taken the schools, for example, Margaret Stenderson, we have a Margaret, Terry Fox Secondary, we have a Terry. So yeah, you'll see throughout the barn we've got just different names that you can correlate to the different schools in our area.
The cows are actually employees of sorts at this state-of-the-art eco-dairy farm in Abbotsford.
Harvested in the milking parlor, collected in a bulk.
A facility that Bill says produces ethical, organic, and environmentally responsible dairy products.
Yeah, the eco-dairy has some very interesting, unique technologies that we've adapted. Probably one of the one that's of most interest is a robotic milker. So the milker actually milks the cows. It operates 24 hours a day. It's a free run concept, so the cows milk when they want, they eat and sleep when they want, so they're not kind of corralled together twice a day to get milk.
It also means no more waking up at 5 a.m. to squeeze teats. Another key feature of this dairy farm is what they do with the cow doo-doo.
You can actually take the cow's manure, it goes through a process where we produce methane from that manure, and then it runs a generator to generate green energy, electricity and heat that's then utilized on the farm to basically kind of reduce the carbon footprint for the dairy farm.
Call it poo power, if you will, stuff that would otherwise pile up, causing quite a stink with the neighbors. Some other innovations here include rubber mats for maximum cattle comfort and this automated brushing machine that Bernice seems to love, self-service only. The facility also includes an education center where people can learn about how dairy products are made before they tour the farm.
Especially children are starting to make their food choices, we believe, earlier. And so it is important that they know where the food comes from.
Sustainability is big business here. This facility currently generates more than $10 million in revenue, and the innovation that's happening here is garnering some serious recognition.
We're super excited and honored to be awarded the Agri-Food and Agriculture Innovation Award from Investment Agriculture Foundation, and so they're just recognizing the efforts of the Bakerview Eco Dairy, the anaerobic digestion project.
But the most rewarding thing, Bill says, is being able to provide the community with healthy and organic dairy choices, which is why they've opened their own market, making dairy farming open and transparent from the farm to the grocery store aisle. I'm Tim Chung in Abbotsford for the Express.
The Farm and Animal exhibit is open to the public Friday through Sunday, but private tours and school tours can be booked during the week, and you can find out more online. You're watching our Express Abbotsford Special, and we have more on the interesting and inspiring places and people coming up.
After the break,
The first ring I made was my angel ring to say thank you to the angels that held me.
the story behind shipwrecked treasures. The Association of Injured Motorcyclists.
They need to know that, yes, they still can drive, and yes, you still can ride your motorcycle. It's very rewarding.
You're watching local TV on the Express.